more negotiating power with our partner countries around the world. The big punch is going to come in, and that is going to be equity investments, meaning the United States basically is going to be the hottest stock in the world, and countries are going to be investing in us just the way you invest in an equity fund or a stock on Wall Street. But the key is going to be our investment in space, and we're going to be inviting the world to pour money into our country, into a space adventure fund, and we're going to take those funds and create a fully secured apparatus in space to not only secure clean energy directly from the sun, but to send it back to the world, and for the United States to be the first country in world history to use energy as a peg to our monetary currency. So those thermal units that are extracted from the sun are going to be pegged to our US dollar. So we're going to have not exactly an infinitely wealthy dollar, but pretty close. And to the extent that one day we have a good extraction, the dollar goes up, and if we take a little less from the sun, it goes a little down, but it's always going to be a robust dollar. And this is going to create the pretext for us to orchestrate a federation of nations. So we're going to invite all the good guys to huddle around us in space and to share in our wealth. And to some extent, they may even copy us and have their own sort of version of the dollar in their own nations. But we are going to be the clear leader in space, and all of those countries that invest in us are going to benefit from their investment in the Space Endeavor Federation. And moreover, something really cool is going to happen. And because we have this position as the leader in space, and because we have such a commanding currency, and because we have an externally funded nation, for the large part, they're going to be end-use fees, guys. Those are a reality. When you buy something, there's a sales tax and end-user fee, but primarily we're going to have externally based revenue. So now what's going to happen is we can really be the great, leader of peace in the world. So if there's a bad guy nation doing something that we all agree is bad, we can simply say, hey, do you want to be part of our federation? You have to administer some tenets that involve free speech and good humanitarian causes. And you also need to, not persecute Christians. There are certain things that we can say, and we'll have the leverage to do that, because from our commanding position in space, we'll be the clear leader. And I believe and I know that it's the ultimate destiny of the United States to take this role. It's the very reason why God created the United States, right? Look at the word Jesus. It has United States right in it. Jesus was the branch. He was born of David. He was born of Jesse. So take Jesse and put the United States, and you have Jesus, right? It's all part of God's plan. But we really need to wake up a little bit. We're involved in a lot of trivia and nonsense, and I don't know, looking at robots and quirky things on social media. We just really need to grow up a little bit. And the results of that are going to be a real renaissance. And I really hope that I can play a part in this, which is really the last thing I'm going to say, guys. Call to action. I'm a performance artist, but you really need to start commenting on my page, and you really need to share what I'm doing, because no one's doing what I'm doing. No one is talking about the Space Federation openly. No one has the whole elaborate framework of it as mindfully as I do. This is not a pat on the back. It's just simply reality. And I assure you this is where we're going. And I'm only talking about it because this is nothing top secret. It's actually something that's it's actually beneficial for everyone to know. Because as we go through these stormy days with the tariffs and the stock market, you just have to understand the United States is being positioned to be a really noble leader. But we have to be heaven-bound at this point. And this position in space is a rare opportunity for us to be on a new playing field where a lot of old adversaries are going to become friends. But we must get there first. So the current leadership understands that we have to be wealthy enough to make this happen. And the best way to do that is, at least temporarily, to use these tariffs. So don't freak out, okay? Try to save your money, be conservative, and stay posted with my channel, because I'll be giving you a lot of insight into the days ahead, okay? I'm Michael Angeleo, the Performance Art President. We call this a partcast, meaning performance art. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye for now.